Hi, I'm the Grow Boss, and this video is about light rail products, when to use them, and how to set them up.
And if you want more information about growing weed or using light rails to grow even more weed, you can find that, my books, and your closest hydroponics store at everyhydrostore.com.
Okay, now let's take a look at some light rail products and get to know what they do. This video is the light rail box opening video, and it's a really great place to start because it gives you an idea of what's inside them, what they look like, and the differences and options between them. You can always tell what the manufacturer thinks about their product by their packaging. Now, light rail, these light movers, are an industrial piece of equipment, and they've got it in an industrial box, nice and secure. Now let's open it up and take a look at what's inside. It's got easy to read instructions and warranty information. The product is pretty simple to set up and use, but that's not permission to ignore the instructions. Just look at how much effort they put into securing the motor. That way it arrives safe and ready to install. Now, let's take a closer look at the product. And we start by opening up the plastic wrap because I want you to notice that the hardware pack is in between the rails and not stapled to the cardboard, where you're going to accidentally throw it away and they're going to have to send you another one, which is why they do that. Their 4.0 kit is pretty much the same thing, right? Nice box, secure motor, instructions, registration information. They got the kit again with the hardware pack inside the rail so you don't throw it away with the cardboard. So let's take a look at the two light rail motors now, right? This is their 3.5 and their 4.0. They both come with instructions and the registration card. They both have their hardware kits. Both motors are securely mounted. And the 4.0 also has the cord in the bottom because this one's detachable.
On the 3.5 motor, the dial controls the delay, or how long it pauses at the ends before starting the journey back to the other side. On the 4.0, you can control both the delay and the speed. Which is actually kind of funny because the light's not distributed quite as evenly as you might think. If we start with the light in the middle and we run one complete cycle, notice that it goes over the center twice and the ends just once. And now you know why Gualala built the delay switch into the motor, because if you don't pause it at the ends, you're going to get a garden that grows into a hill shape like this picture on the left. And that's also why it's so important you understand the difference between penetration and coverage. Because if you buy a small focused hood with deep penetration and you put it over a wide canopy that requires more coverage, you're not going to get the yield you expect by 20%. That's why you should look at these pictures too, because they help explain exactly the relationship between the hood and the canopy shape. You can also combine your 3-foot rails into 6 and 9-foot rails if you want to move your light further or you want to move too light.
Okay, so a lot of people grow in tents, and some of you guys have more than one tent. So you might have two tents like this, or two 4x4s, or two 5x5s. Here's a little tip to save some money. All of the 3.5 and 4.0 motor kits, they all come with two rails like this, right? You can take the second rail and just buy yourself a motor. That way you get two kits for the price of one kit and a motor. Then all you have to do is take the second rail, the additional motor, and you've got two light rails for the price of one kit and one motor. In a 3x5 tent like this, where you're only moving one hood and you're only using one stick, you need Gualala's 3.5 motor. But if you're going to go any further with a 6-foot stick or in a 4x8 tent, you're going to want to buy the 4.0 that has the delay and the speed controller on it. Okay, so that's pretty much everything you need to know about that.
And if you want to see more light rail products and more videos about setting them up and using them, you can watch them here one at a time on YouTube. Or you can switch over to thehydrochannel.com and watch the entire video with bonus footage and without the commercials there.
Okay, I'm the Grow Boss. Thanks for watching my videos. And if you want to buy my books, you can find them on eBay, Amazon, at your local hydro store, or from my website, thegrowboss.com.